So welcome back to my channel. Today I'd like to go over hopefully the last series. I might have to cut it up a little bit because I got a lot of information, so I might have to cut it up into two. But so I'm gonna talk about divorce till now. So I finally got divorced after 2 years. Had a party. Continued to party a lot. Did drunk driving again. Not always me. It was with other people that would drive. But we drank all the time. At least every weekend we drank heavily. And it probably wasn't good, but that's what was on my mind at the time, was to drown out the pain. And I became obsessed with alcohol. So during that time, I tried out some dating sites, which were hilarious. But I dated a couple guys off of it, but they were short-lived. They weren't very long, just a couple months probably for each one. And I actually started a YouTube channel with my niece, and it was just for fun. We just got on and we were highly intoxicated and just talked about stupid stuff. It was nothing too amazing, but we thought we were funny, so now I look back and I'm embarrassed, but it was fun. So I ended up having to move to a different house from my party house. My party house was, they said it was like Las Vegas. Whatever happened at my house stayed at my house, because we were just crazy. So I moved to a different house, and the partying at my house stopped, and I'm not exactly sure why. I wasn't drinking as much. I was kind of over it, and we still went every once in a while, but yeah, it pretty much was when I started turning into a hermit. I went from being a party girl to withdrawn girl, and it was pretty sad for me, because I used to go out and have friends to do whatever with, but then it ended up being nothing. But that started with me being withdrawn. So I didn't date as much. Like I said, I turned into a hermit, so I didn't find dates. I mean, I talked to guys still, but I just didn't, I don't know, I was over it for a while. Just wanted to be by myself. So I worked at Walmart, and I worked there for a couple of years actually, but during the time, earlier when I started, my son and daughter-in-law had my grandson Riker. So it was a wonderful thing. It saved me, because I was in such deep depression that I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. If I still wanted to live my life or not. But he gave me a reason, and he still gives me reasons. He's my life source, and I love him so very much. He's 7 now. I don't know what I'd do without him. So, meantime, while this was going on, my youngest son and his girlfriend were just fighting with everybody. Fighting with me, fighting with Dakota and Sarah. It just got really super bad. And so my youngest son just decided to not talk to me anymore. So it's been like 5 years now that I've talked to him at Walmart, because he worked there at Walmart too. So I just go up to him while he was working and try to talk to him, but he refused to talk to me. I don't exactly know what happened, other than his girlfriend didn't like me and I didn't like her. But that's the way some situations happen. You just don't cut people completely off, you just compromise. But I don't know, I miss him horribly. Hope one day he'll come back. So I ended up working at Walmart for 4 years. And during that time, I ended up meeting Anthony online. He's from Australia. So we dated for a year online, and he ended up coming here for a week, and during that time we got engaged. So it was an exciting time. We had a lot of fun. Then I went there for a month. So it was very, very exciting, and I loved being there. It's very cool. There's like macaws just flying around free, all these parrots, all these beautiful birds. I didn't care for worrying about having to get killed by everything, but it was fun and it was beautiful there, and I'm glad I had that experience. Everything was fine. A couple months after I came back, probably 5-6 months after I came back, I don't even know if that long, he wanted me to come there for 3 months and see if we could try to do a, live together kind of thing, to see if we could handle each other. And so, he wanted me to quit my job and come there. So I quit my job and went there I was supposed to go there for 3 months. And 2 months into it, my grandson Riker got very sick, where he was in a comatose, basically, and was having seizures and stuff. And I totally lost it, being that far away from my grandson, and it was horrible. I couldn't get to him. I couldn't be there for Sarah and Dakota. I couldn't be there for him. It was one of the most horrible things I felt. And the airline would not take my ticket. They wanted $800 more just to let me go back early, which was a month early. So I was sick. I was so sick with fear and depression and anxiety. It was really super bad. And I did end up coming back a little early, like a month early. He finally got the money to send me back home, because at that point I just wanted to be with my family. So I came back early, and then we started fighting. We started fighting when I was there. Continued to start to fight once I got back, to the point where we just broke up. We grew apart. We couldn't be together anymore. And that was after a couple of years. So when I moved, the boys lived with me, and then they all moved out, and my brother Larry and Angel moved in. And shortly after they moved in, Angel found out she had had breast cancer, so she had to go through treatment, and she was a trooper. She still worked. No matter how sick she was, she still got up and went to work. I don't think she missed a day. And I'm very proud of her. I mean, I wouldn't be able to do that. She was so sick, and she still went. I'm not that strong. I wouldn't be able to do it. And my brother wasn't working. I don't know exactly why he wasn't working, but he wasn't working. And so that didn't sit very well for me, because his girlfriend who had breast cancer was working and he wasn't. And I'm not trying to speak ill of the dead. That's just the way our life was at that time, and no one can deny that it was that way. It wasn't just me saying it. So I moved to Dakotas for a year, and I got to see my monkey for a whole year, and it was wonderful. I got to play with him every day. Sometimes he woke me up, and when I was trying to sleep, I tried to get the little stinker to go back upstairs, but it was so hard because he just wanted to be with me. So I love that. And that time my dog Diesel passed away, which was very, very, very hard on me. He was one of my favorite dogs that I ever had. And I didn't have the money to fix him. So it was very, very sad. And then I lived there for a year, and then I moved into my current house. And I think I'm going to stop it here because it's 12 minutes. I've been rambling for 12 minutes. Hopefully you made it through. Probably not, but if you made it to the end, thank you. And hit the subscribe button, if I can learn how to speak. And give me a like. You can give me a comment, give me a dislike, whatever you wish to do. Just give me a sign that you're still here. Okay. Love y'all. Goodbye.